Hey everybody, you got Mark here, Garage Guy. Yesterday I uploaded a video to YouTube. It was an update on my Taurus PT111 problem I'd been having, and I entitled the video, New G2 Replacement on the Way. Well, I thought that was too good to be true, so here it is the next evening. It's about 6:30. About 4 o'clock, my phone rang at the house, and it was the same lady from Taurus who called me yesterday. And she said, I just want to shore up a few last facts before we ship your gun back to you. I said, okay, go ahead. She said, well, we won't be sending the new model Taurus, which is a G2. She said, we fixed your gun, and we tried it out this morning. They put 20 rounds of Winchester through it, and it worked fine. Well, I got to thinking for a second. I said, wait a minute, you told me that the gun was destroyed. She said, well, I did, didn't I? She said, let me pull it up here on a computer to see what all they've done. She said, okay, they destroyed the slide. Why? I don't know. The slide was fine. It was the receiver, the frame that was cracked. She said they destroyed the receiver. I was like, okay, what's left besides the internals? And the gun was practically new. It may have had 500 rounds to it. She said, well, they kept the trigger assembly. They kept the recoil spring guide rod, which was practically brand new anyway. It didn't have 500 rounds on it because they had to replace that here last year. And what was it, firing pin, something like it. What they basically did, she explained, they took some of the internals out of the old PT11, and since they got brand new PT11 Millennium Pro parts still there, they put it in a brand new slide, and they put it in a brand new receiver. And I'm like, okay, so I'm looking at a gun that's probably, what, 75% new. She said, yes, exactly. She says it's practically new. She says there was a few of the parts that were on the other one that was destroyed along with the slide and receiver. She said, you're practically getting a new gun, but it's not going to be the G2 model. It's going to be a brand new PT11 Millennium Pro. And I'm like, fine, whatever. You know, I know I'd kind of got my hopes up on a video I made yesterday. And at the end of it, I said, life is good. And I borrowed that quote from Hickok, and it's a good quote. Life is still good. I'm a little bit disappointed, but, you know, I feel it's important to keep up on this subject because there's a lot of people out there that's had problems with Taurus in the past. And there's a lot of people out there that may have problems with them in the future, and maybe they can get a little, you know, maybe be a little bit enlightened here from my experience with it. I'm not blaming the woman that made the call. She's only like the messenger. What's this saying? Don't get mad at the messenger. But I think it's good for people to know how these things go. And so far my experience with it was the firearm was great, then it screwed up, turned out to be total crap in one regard, of course with the receiver cracking. But as long as Taurus makes good on a warranty, then I'll be pretty happy. I apologize for that little interruption. I had to kind of stop and take a nature break. Here's my analogy of the situation. Say you got a brand new automobile, say Chevrolet. It's only got 500 miles on it. You take it out driving, somebody crashes into you. The frame's bent, the body's messed up, the insurance company totals the car out. But the motor and transmission's still good. Hey, take that motor and transmission, put it in a brand new car body, and you keep on rolling. I know that's how it doesn't happen in most cases, but, you know, that's my analogy of it. That's pretty much what they did with my PT111. Now, also, the lady told me that yesterday that it would be 10 business days. Today she told me it would be 5 to 7. and my FFL dealer should be giving me a call within that amount of time. So, you know, I'm not going to sit here and badmouth Taurus. If they keep up their end of their warranty, I'm fine with it. Like I said before, I'm getting a practically brand new gun. Maybe not 100% new, but it's right there at it. So if I do get any more calls from Taurus before I receive the gun, I'll make a video update about that and let people know what's going on. Like I said, it's important that people kind of understand the process of what other people has to go through when they're dealing with something like this. I'm not going to say Taurus is a bad firearm company, but you know, some people might see this video and realize these things happen. You know, even Smith & Wesson and Glock and Springfield, they have their problems too, you know. Well, listen, I'm going to get off here. Like I said, if I hear from them again, I'll make an update video. If I don't, when I receive the gun, we'll make a video about that and see how she's turned out. Catch y'all later.